And a pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you once more to the gateway to the East Texas Piney Woods for this evening's contest on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports right here on the KSAM YouTube channel in the Bill Fick Ford Countdown to First Pitch. It's the nightcap of a very exciting day two of the Varsity Classic Tournament here in Huntsville, Texas. The Lady Hornets of Huntsville taking on the visitors from Kingwood in the Kingwood Park Panthers as we welcome you up inside the Versatile Hair Studio broadcast booth. Alongside Heather Early for this one tonight, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Hope you all are having a great Friday night wherever you may be enjoying this one from here this evening as the teams continue to go through their warm-ups down on the field. Heather, you've been here for every game of this tournament on the camera for us and jumping on the call with us. We appreciate you joining us here this evening as Heather, Huntsville in this tournament 1-3, took a tough loss to Hudson earlier this morning, and it felt like it was the offense doing well and the pitching stayed packed, but the defense was not where Huntsville needed to be. 3 errors that cost them dearly against Hudson earlier this morning.
Yeah, it wasn't looking very well for them, but they were making good plays. They just weren't following through with getting on base and scoring those runs that they really needed, and it was just not going their way at all.
But now an opportunity in front of them tonight against the Kingwood Park team that the Lady Hornets have already seen this season. Took a tough 6-3 loss over at their place earlier in tournament play, but now they welcome them here to the friendly confines of the Huntsville Baseball Softball Complex and an opportunity to try and take down KP tonight. A lot of history between these two programs. Both of them were district mates just over 2 years ago in 23 and 24. So you know Huntsville is chomping at the bit to try and take down an old district rival here this evening at the Huntsville Baseball Softball Complex in the nightcap of day number 2. This is the last one for Huntsville in this tournament, so trying to close it out 2-3 on the season. We got much more to talk about here on the Bill Fick Ford Countdown to First Pitch. Heather and I will get you the keys to the ball game for the Lady Hornets when we come back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Are you looking for that fresh fade or clean cut that turns heads? Come to Versatile Hair Studio 2, Huntsville's premier barbershop for men and women. Their 8 professional barbers take the time to know your style so you always leave looking and feeling your best. They specialize in fades, hot towel razor shaves with a steamer, shear work, neck shaves, eyebrow trims, black masks, and edge-ups. Next to Grand Buffet or call 936-439-4064. Versatile Hair Studio 2, where your look gets the attention it deserves. Check them out on TikTok and Instagram.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, ksam1017.com.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Game day in my house is everything. I get out of class, I grab my gear, and get to the game because I can't wait. And my dad, he does the same thing. He's an official here in Texas. He makes the tough calls, stays cool under pressure, and knows ball like nobody else. I want to be just like him. You can too. Sign up at highschoolofficials.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network and the KSAM YouTube channel for tonight's contest. In tournament play at the Varsity Classic at Huntsville's baseball-softball complex, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Alongside of me, my good friend and broadcast partner in Heather Early. As we close in on the start of this one here, we're going to get our keys to the ball game here this evening for Huntsville. We talked about it there in the open, Heather. The errors were erroneous, to say the least, on the game that earlier this morning against Hudson. An opportunity for the Lady Hornets to clean it up and finish out this tournament strong. What are some other things that you think they need to do well here tonight to take down a really good Kingwood Park team?
Well, the errors, they need to keep that contained. They need to be able to battle in the batter's box and get the hits into the open field and get on base. If they don't get on base, we're not going to score the runs. So find the open spots, hit them on the ground if you have to. Get on base, score the runs, and then make catches, call them out, and contain them enough that you can lead away and get the points.
That's your Bill Ford keys to the ball game here as we work our way closer to first pitch. Both of the teams will meet in their huddle, so why don't we take one more break, and when we come back, we'll get – actually, you know what? No, we're not going to take a break. We're going to do your starting lineups for this evening's ball game between Huntsville and Kingwood Park. Here's how it'll shake out. First for the visitors in this one, Kingwood Park leading off and playing shortstop, number 22, Kaylee Brown, batting second. Playing at third base will be number 5, Haley Messina. Batting third, the center fielder, number 3, Ava Kleinfelter. Batting fourth, doing the catching, number 16 in Ava Tellez. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 12, Sam Barnes. Batting sixth, the designated player, number 8, Allie Minnick. Batting seventh and playing in right field, number 19, Delilah Wright. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 18, Kendall Olson. Batting ninth, playing in left field, will be number 15, Hadley Heineman. In the circle tonight for Kingwood Park will be Haley Seals, number 1. Now, the starting lineup for your Huntsville Lady Hornets look like this under the direction of head coach Cole Bohannon, assisted by Daniel Schaefer and Shelby Fellers. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 2, Chloe Klowinski. Batting second, playing at third base, number 11, Katie Thorpe. Batting third, to the catcher, number 18, Chloe Sanders. Batting fourth, the cleanup hitter, playing center field, number 3, Halo Hernandez. Batting fifth, the designated player, number 9, Riley Hansen. Batting sixth, playing first base, number 8, Jordan Bolding. Batting seventh, playing in right field, number 17, Sofia Ramirez. Batting eighth and in the circle for the Lady Hornets, number 29, McKenna Parker. Batting ninth, playing at second base, number 5, Carly Little. The flex player playing in left field tonight, number 4, June Reed. So we're about to have our coaches meeting down on the field. That means we are closing in on first pitch. Kingwood Park and your Lady Hornets of Huntsville, as our coaches head to the plate. One more order of business for you guys before we take our final timeout. Your Bill Ford weather report as we get ready for first pitch. 65 degrees and clear skies here tonight in the gateway to the East Texas Piney Woods. Feels like 62 because the wind at 5 miles an hour out of the east is making it feel just a little bit cooler. As the night progresses on, we'll get down into the low 60s. We have picture-perfect weather over the next few days here in southeast Texas. Next rain chance isn't until Thursday, so that is good to see, but the temps will still be in the lower 80s. It's feeling more like spring than it is wintertime here in southeast Texas. That's your Bill Ford weather report. All right, we've done enough talking. Let's step aside and take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you the finale of day 2 of the Varsity Classic Tournament here in Huntsville, Texas. Kingwood Park and Huntsville doing battle once again. Kingwood Park got the first game earlier this year, 6-3. Huntsville looking for a get-back in this one tonight. K-Park versus Huntsville when we return on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station. This broadcast is copyrighted by KSAM Sports for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transitions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. The following is a presentation of KSAM Sports.
On a beautiful night 70 miles north of the fourth largest city in the country in Houston, welcome to Huntsville on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by Wiesner of Huntsville. The finale of Day 2 of the Varsity Classic Tournament here in Huntsville, Texas, featuring the visitors in Kingwood Park, taking on your Huntsville Lady Hornets here tonight in the gateway to the East Texas Piney Woods. Alongside of Heather Early, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Hope you all are having a fantastic Friday night, wherever you may be, and you're starting your weekend off right here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network as the Lady Hornets look to close out the tournament with a win. Their lone win in the tournament came in the nightcap last night against Cameron Lady Yo, so an opportunity in front of them here this evening against the Panthers of Kingwood Park. This broadcast is being presented to you in 2K Quad HD with a 4K Ultra HD enhanced presentation. Closed captioning is also available for our friends who are hearing impaired. McKenna Parker toes the slab, and she'll get the start here. The first pitch of the ball game is a ball that just runs outside here to the leadoff hitter for Kingwood Park and Kaylee Brown. We are underway in Huntsville, Texas. 1-0 the delivery. Just outside there, pops out of the glove of Sanders, and now the count 2 balls and no strikes. Kingwood Park has won both of their contests here today on Day 2 of the tourney. 2 balls, no strikes. Parker deals. Just misses top half of the zone. It's 3-0. All 3 of them really good pitches, just flirting around the strike zone, just not able to locate enough to get a call. 3-0 to Brown. There's one in for a strike on the inner half. Lady Hornets lined up defensively like this, left to right in the outfield. June Reed, Hayla Hernandez, and Sophia Ramirez around the horn on the infield. Katie Thorpe, Chloe Klowinski, Carly Little, and Jordan Bolding. The battery mate for McKenna Parker is Chloe Sanders. 3-1. Popped up on the infield. Carly Little backing up into right center, makes the grab. For out number 1. So 1 down in the Panther half of the first, as Haley Messina will step into the batter's box. Third baseman tonight for Lindsey Gregory's squad. With 1 down, takes ball 1 outside. The 1-0 on the way, that's hit well into left field. June Reed backing up on it, still backing up, and 1 hops the fence. Reed up with it. Throw in to the shortstop Klowinski, and it is a 1-out double for Haley Messina. I'll turn it over to Ava Kleinfelter, the senior center fielder for the Panthers. 1 on and 1 out. Kingwood Park got wins today over the Lady O of Cameron as well as C.E. King. Kleinfelter fouls off the first offering. Nothing in 1 the count to start the AB. Parker able to get that pop out there into the glove of Little, but now the double for Messina. Puts traffic on for K Park, the 0-1. Fouled back again by Kleinfelter, nothing in 2. Of the Panthers in the lineup, the last couple that played when these 2 teams were district mates, that was Kleinfelter, along with Allie Minnick and Kendall Olson. 0-2 the count on Kleinfelter. That one slammed into left field and down in front of June Reed for a hit. Rounding third and digging for the plate will be Messina. The throw to second to get Kleinfelter not in time, and Kingwood Park strikes pay dirt first. So 1-0 K Park on back-to-back doubles One from Messina and one from Kleinfelter, and now Ava Tellez.
It's about that time that they start locking down and making those plays and getting them out. And then in the bottom of the first, pay it
That
right back
one,
out to
though,
them.
is smoked left center field, and that one will clear the fence. Ava Tellez hits one over the left center field wall, short of the scoreboard, and it's a 3-spot for K Park here in the top of the first. So a crooked number in this top half of the inning. It started out promising for Huntsville, but now the base is empty with one out. Turn it over to Sam Barnes.
They're just going to have to shake that off, refocus.
Gonna have to here with nobody on and still only one out. Barnes awaits the first offering from Parker. Down and in, ball one. And Cole Bohannon quickly out of the dugout here in this top of the first inning. Gives us an opportunity to remind you this season of Lady Hornet softball is presented by Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line, and also brought to you in part by Murray Insurance and Financial Services, an agency you can trust. Kingwood Park here in the top of the first, already halfway to the mark they had against Huntsville a couple of weeks ago down in Kingwood. One away as Barnes digs back into the righty box. That one catches the outer black. 1-1, the count evens up here on Barnes with Parker. Parker, prior to this game, had only allowed one hit in her last two outings. It's the 1-1. Barnes takes down an away ball two. Of course, the no-hitter against Rudder on Tuesday night in the district opener, and then only one hit last night to Cameron Yo. Trying to get out of this rough top of the first. 2-1. Down and in, ball three. Allie Minnick in the on-deck spot for K Park. The 3-1 delivery from Parker. Caught the inner half of the plate. The count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Parker looking for a punch out here with one away. Payoff. Tapped foul into the Panther dugout.
Got to keep them sharp, too.
Oh, yes, got to keep them aware. Always keep your head on a swivel when you're down in the dugouts. You know that, Heather. Especially when they don't have fencing in front to protect you. Another payoff from Parker with one down. Outside ball 4. So another member on the base paths for Kingwood Park. Will turn it over to the DP for tonight, Allie Minnick. Huntsville's going to have to find a way to get out of this inning and then try to do some damage of their own in the bottom of the first. With one out and one on, Minnick taps it to the third baseman, Thorpe. She'll throw it a little at second, but the ball out of the glove a little wide there to Little. Relay to third will be well backed up by McKenna Parker as that ball sailed over Chloe Klawinski's glove. So that saves a run, and that will be an error on Huntsville. And now runners at third and second here for Kingwood Park. And now Delilah Wright, the right fielder, will dig in. She'll be the 7th batter in the inning here in this top of the first. 2 in scoring position, and with one out, they lay down a suicide squeeze. Parker backs off from Thorpe. They have no play, 4-0 K Park.
with hits like that, you don't need to hesitate. You throw it to first because you know that's going to be the easiest out.
Usually in those situations, as a pitcher, you back off from those and let your infield take it. So that little slight hesitation there between Parker and Thorpe allows this inning, a disaster of an inning, to continue. Chloe Sanders, with her good leadership, telling the infield just to calm down, don't press. That's something Coach Bohannon talked with us before the Hudson game earlier this morning.
Right now, they're playing their game. You need to play yours. Reset, refocus, get the outs you need.
So now runners at the corners and one out. And the ever-dangerous Kendall Olson hit a grand slam against Cameron Yo earlier today. Takes ball one low. The throw will be over to third to get the lead runner. They will get the out there, but another run scores for Kingwood Park as that plates Minnick. So Lady Hornets able to get a second out. Base is now empty, but now a 5-0 lead for the Panthers. Pitch was a ball in the 1-0. Touches the outer half, and it's 1-1. Olson hits this into foul ground. Bolding will give it a look, but it's out of play. So 1-2 the count here on Olson, with her team already up by a big margin, 5-0 here in the nightcap. 1-2 pitch on the way. Olson goes opposite field again, but fouls it away. Lady Hornets will have Klawinski, Thorpe, and Sanders. The three due up for Huntsville in the bottom of the first. Eighth batter of the inning, Olson. 1-2 again, Parker deals outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Olson into the right center field gap. Ramirez after it, and it gets by her and all the way to the fence. Hernandez up with it, relays it into Klawinski, but a 2-out double for Kendall Olson. And the snowball inning that Coach Bohannon often talks about, Heather, continues.
Yep, they're not communicating clearly, and they're just getting those balls out in those open spots, and we're not getting to them quick enough. And
Adley Heineman lays one into left field, down in front of Reed for a hit. Olson will scoot over to third. Heineman in at first. Another base knock for Kingwood Park. And the lineup card flips back to the top, Kaylee Brown. Sanders gives the signs to the infield. Bolding playing close here on the first base side. 2 out and a 5-0 lead for K Park. They're looking for more. There is a ball just outside to Kaylee Brown. Brown 0 for 1. She popped out to start this inning to Little. And she hits this one well into left. June Reed on the warning track makes the catch. And the side is retired. K Park throws up a 5 spot in the top of the first inning. Huntsville's got a lot of work to do. They will try to dig out of the hole as we head to the bottom of the first. Klawinski, Thorpe, and Sanders due up when we return here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Huntsville. The road ahead just got a little more interesting. Hi folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville. Whether you need a commanding presence of legendary Cadillac Escalade, the gold standard of luxury SUVs, or the agile, sophisticated performance of the XT5, we have the perfect fit for your lifestyle. Ready to go electric? Introducing the all-new Cadillac Optic. It's the spirited, all-electric SUV that proves you don't have to sacrifice soul for sustainability. You'll find your next masterpiece at Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville. Luxury that moves you. Visit us online at WiesnerCadillac.com.
Hi, I'm Michael Murray with Murray Insurance and Financial Services. Our family agency has been representing the Huntsville and Walker County area since the 1930s. It can help you prepare for your future with your financial planning needs, along with the unexpected with life, health, long-term care, and disability insurance needs. Please give us a call at 1-800-695-LIFE. Our email is mike@murrayservices.net.
Going to the bottom of the first here in Huntsville, Texas. Kingwood Park puts up a 5 spot in the top of the inning, bringing 10 batters to the plate. Getting 5 runs on 5 hits, as you see in the bottom left corner of your screen. It will now come down to the Lady Hornets to try and cut into the deficit. Down 5-0. Chloe Klawinski will look to get it started. Third-year varsity letterman, batting .389 on the year. She'll dig into the box and will face the arm in the circle, Haley Seals for Kingwood Park. She deals strike 1. Actually, no, it's going to be Allie Minnick that gets the nod in the circle, so Kingwood Park drops their DP to put Minnick in the circle. The 0-1. Fastball outside, ball 1. What Huntsville, Heather, here is going to have to do, they just got to start stacking hits together and start just putting some pressure back on Kingwood Park despite a 5-0 deficit. Ball runs out. Ball runs outside, 2-1. Two-1 on the way. Klawinski shoots that one center field, base hit. And a good start to the inning here for Huntsville on their first knock of the night against Minnick.
Very good on her on finding that open spot and hitting it directly in that spot.
Kingwood Park lines up defensively like this. Left to right in the outfield, Hadley Heineman, Ava Kleinfelter, and Delilah Wright. Around the horn on the infield, Haley Messina at third. At short is Kaylee Brown. At second is Sam Barnes. At first, Kendall Olson. The battery mate for Allie Minnick is Ava Tellez. Here's Katie Thorpe. Gonna get something going here for Huntsville, down 5. She'll lay down a bunt, and it just trickles foul. And it's safe to say Huntsville's got a lot of firepower in this lineup, top to bottom.
They do. They just have to find that right pitch.
Thorpe lays down another bunt. Luckily stayed in the box, so now she'll have to turn away from the bunt and will default to the swing. At the top of the first, as you saw, it was because of just some defensive miscues, much like we saw earlier this morning. Nothing in 2 the count. Nobody out. Klawinski on at first after the single. And the 0-2 to Thorpe. Skips to the plate and gets away from the catcher, Tellez. So Klawinski will scoot on over to second base on the wild pitch from Allie Minnick. Minnick already with 1 start on the day. Started the game against Cameron Yo, which was a dominating win for Kingwood Park. As we have a stoppage here, Lindsey Gregory wants to check on her catcher, Tellez. Get her some water. Gives Thorpe and Bohannon an opportunity to talk it over. First run of the game for Huntsville in scoring position at second. Chloe Sanders waits on deck. One, two from Minnick on the way. Called strike 3, 1 away. Or 2 away, I should say. No. That is 1 away. My mistake. Got a little ahead of myself there, Heather.
And on our team, too.
I know. I'm sorry.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets, number 18, Chloe Sanders.
That'll bring it over to the catcher, Chloe Sanders.
Go, babe. Trade places.
Her fellow Chloe, albeit with a K, over at second base. Minnick's first offering, off speed outside. They're going to try and backpick Klawinski, but she got back. K Park with a 5 spot in the top of the first. Huntsville trying to respond here in the bottom half, 1 away. Minnick's 1-0. Fastball in her half. Call the ball. 2 balls, no strikes. That's something Sanders does well. She is able to she's just such a patient batter at the plate.
That's what you need to be when you're at the plate. You need to wait for your pitch, wait for the right ball, and hit it out of the park. Or try to, at least.
That one runs outside, ball 3. Sanders has worked 5 walks. Riley Hansen is the leader of this team in walks drawn with 11. She's in the hole right now. 3-0 on Sanders with an empty bag at first. Minnick deals. That one a strike, 3-1.
She was ready for that one to be ball 4.
And you always want to take that first step.
Yeah.
Sanders trying to be patient. Hayla Hernandez in the on-deck spot. Had a 2-hit ball game earlier this morning against Hudson. 1 away, 3-1. Low ball 4. Hello. Sanders chucked the bat right towards Halo, but it's 2 on and 1 out here for Huntsville.
Hey, let's go, Halo.
An opportunity for Hayla Hernandez.
Number 3, Angelique Hernandez.
You know, in these early going at-bats, this is about feeling each other out. Right now, Huntsville getting a good grip here on Minnick. One away and 2 on. Foul tip into the glove, strike 1. Hernandez enters this contest, 333 hitter on the season. 5 extra base hits, 7 RBIs. For the junior righty, the 0-1 from Minnick. Fastball inside, and it's 1-1. Lewinsky started off the inning with that single to center. Sanders works a 5-pitch walk. One to Halo. Breaking ball outside, 2-1. Another back pick attempt of Klawinski. She's back.
I think she's getting a little bit restless on that second base.
She wants to get home is what she wants to do.
Yep.
2 balls, 1 strike the count, 1 out. Huntsville threatening here in the bottom of the first, trying to bounce back after the tumultuous top half of the inning. Hernandez tapper to the third base side. Olsen with the grab, no play elsewhere, so that'll move both the runners up. The third and second base for Riley Hansen. Good piece there, Hernandez.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets.
Just didn't get past the first baseman like we thought or hoped it would.
Riley Hansen will dig in. She's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts in the game earlier this morning, trying to bounce back here with 2 in scoring position. Minnick trying to work around the danger and keep this one a 5-0 lead for her squad. Hansen takes strike 1 on a half swing. Heart of the order due up for K Park in the top of the second. Messina, Kleinfelter, and Telez. Oh, 1 on the way. Called strike 2. Minnick attacking here on Hansen.
Well, now that she knows where that strike zone is, and it comes that way again.
Take
Hit
a
it.
hack. 0-2. High for ball one. That's a good waste pitch there from Minnick. Sanders at second, Klawinski at third. 5-0 K-Park. Just got a piece of it, did Hanson. A big swing. She stays alive in the count. Minnick looks down as the right fielder right playing shallow. If Hanson can pull it. 1-2 again. Fouls it off once more. Starting to get the timing down of Minnick.
She's battling it, staying alive at bat. That's all you can do at this point.
Hanson deep in the box, behind 1-2. Swing and a miss, inning over. Huntsville gets two in scoring position, but cannot get any further. We go to the top of the second. Kingwood Park owns a 5-0 lead as we head to the second here in Huntsville.
Hey y'all, it's Truck Month at Bill Fick Ford and the dealership is officially Truck Month ready. Take it from me, Josh Ward. Nothing outworks or outperforms the Ford F-Series truck, and nobody has a better selection or better deals than No Bull Bill. Hey, this truck can't test drive itself, so come on in. We've got one with your name on it. Hurry in today to take advantage of Ford Truck Month savings and to see for yourself why so many trucks on the road come from Bill Fick Ford and Huntsville.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
Ready up for the top of the second here in Huntsville, Texas on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Kingwood Park 5, Huntsville 0 from the Versatile Air Studio broadcast booth. Alongside Heather Early, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. We roll here into the second, 2, 3, and 4. They are the ones due up here for Kingwood Park after they put together 5 in the top half of the first. Haley Messina will dig in and take cuts here against McKenna Parker. First pitch just outside, 1-0. Delivery from Parker. Inner half, strike one. Parker sets in a 1-1 on the way. Messina out in front, and it's 1-2. Final game of the night here after a 6-game matinee throughout the morning and afternoon. Parker, the 1-2 tapped. Thorpe grabs it in foul ground, and the at-bat will roll on. Lady Hornet defense going to have to stiffen up now after they find themselves in this hole. Parker's 1-2. Popped up on the infield. Carly Little calls everybody off, and it drops out of her glove.
That's why you use two hands.
That will be an error.
Could have also closed her glove too soon and hit the outside.
Turn it over to Ava Kleinfelter. Nobody out and one on now for K Park. It's like one of her guards came off, so she'll reset. First pitch strike there in from Parker. And see, that's one thing, Heather, that Parker's just going to have to do. Fire in first pitch strikes. Get ahead in the count early.
I believe she's starting to find her groove and getting a more consistent.
And you can't get awfully mad at her.
No, you can't.
She's doing all she can. The 0-1, it's a bunt. Sanders bare hands it. Throw will be to first, and they get the out with little covering. So one out here for the Lady Hornets in the top half of the second against K Park. Turn it over here to Ava Tellez. Hit a home run that made it 3-0 in the top of the first for the Panthers. Cena now on at second base. Parker resets on the slab and deals the first offering. That one again hit well, right center field. Hernandez on the run, can't make the catch. Drops in on the warning track, she recovers. Relay coming in, they will hold the runners at third and second base. So a one-out double. For Ava Tellez, halfway to the cycle with the long ball and the double. Puts more pressure once again here on Huntsville. Sam Barnes will now head into the box. Parker trying to get out of another jam with one out. First pitch strike. Popped out of the glove of Sanders, but able to get the call. Here's the 0-1. Trying to lay down the bunt again. Runner's going to be caught on the base pass. Throw back to third, not in time. Good effort there by Chloe Sanders behind the plate, making sure it was a good throw. And it didn't get into the outfield that would have brought home another run. So I admire the maturity to not let it fly on the first pump. 0-2 the count now. Up and away, ball one. Trying to back pick at second, nothing there.
Take a try.
As Barnes will dig back in. Still behind in the count, 1-2 with one out. Pitch from Parker, lined into left center field, down for a hit. Hernandez backhands it, relay into the plate. Will be in time. Heads up base running there for Barnes. Scoots her over to second base, and it's 6-0 K Park. So Barnes now at second. Tellez now at third as Messina came in and scored, and Allie Minnick, the pitcher, will now dig in. Down and in, ball one. One 0, 2 on and one out. Minnick takes ball two. Parker's 2-0 on the way. Again, down and in, ball three. Heather, it looks good from up here, but obviously umpire has a different look down low. Empty bag over at first. Delilah Wright in the on-deck spot for Kingwood Park. 3-0 from Parker. There's a strike, 3-1.
I mean, they get the final say. Only if we had instant replay.
I mean, if we had that ability, it'd be a different looking kind of broadcast that we put on. 3-1. To the shortstop, Klawinski. The throw will be to third, lay down the tag. They get the middle runner for the second out. Run scores for Kingwood Park to make it 7-0. So Minnick will be on at first. Now Delilah Wright will come to the plate. Corners in, middle infield and outfield straight up. That one on a line, Little's there. And the side is retired. 2 more for Kingwood Park here in their half of the second. Makes your score 7-0 in favor of the Panthers. Lady Hornets, even more work to do here as we head to the bottom of the second. Back after this on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Are you looking for that fresh fade or clean cut that turns heads? Come to Versatile Hair Studio 2, Huntsville's premier barbershop for men and women. Their 8 professional barbers take the time to know your style so you always leave looking and feeling your best. They specialize in fades, hot towel razor shaves with a steamer, shear work, neck shaves, eyebrow trims, black masks, and edge-ups. Next to Grand Buffet or call 936-439-4064. Versatile Hair Studio 2, where your look gets the attention it deserves. Check them out on TikTok and Instagram.
Game day in my house is everything. I get out of class, I grab my gear, and get to the game because I can't wait. And my dad, he does the same thing. He's an official here in Texas. He makes the tough calls, stays cool under pressure, and knows ball like nobody else. I want to be just like him. You can too. Sign up at highschoolofficials.com.
Seven 0 Kingwood Park as we head to the last of the second here at the Huntsville Baseball Softball Complex. Capping off day number 2 of the Varsity Classic Tournament. Alongside Heather Early, I am Carlos Zimmermann. This broadcast of Lady Hornet Softball is brought to you by Bill Fick Ford, no bowl, just good deals, and by Versatile Hair Studio 2, Huntsville's premier barbershop, and by Affordable Plumbing, a proud supporter of Huntsville's softball. Let's go to the bottom of the second here. Jordan Bolding will lead things off for your Lady Hornets. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 due up for the green and white against Allie Minnick. Huntsville was able to get 2 on at third and second base with 2 out and not able to plate them in the bottom of the first. Minnick deals ball 1 well outside that gets away from the catcher Telez. Bolding playing first base tonight here for Huntsville. Was the designated player this morning against Hudson. 1-0 from Minnick. Ball 2. To the lefty Bolding. Can't catch the outer half, and she's ahead 3-0. Sophia Ramirez is on deck. Part of 3 straight lefties in this order for Cole Bohannon. There's a strike to Bolding, 3-1. Huntsville's going to have to score in bunches if they want to rally back in this contest and avoid going to 1-4 in this tournament. (3-1) to Jordan Bolding. Called strike 2. Only 1.5 to protect with the count full. Payoff. Swing and a miss. 1 away. I'll turn it over to Sophia Ramirez, who's had a really solid week for the Lady Hornets. Hit her first career bomb on Tuesday against Rudder and then hit another one yesterday. Comes on with one out and nobody on, down 7-0. That one again gets well away from Minnick and the catcher Telez. Back-to-back ABs for pitch number 1.
They're pretty thankful that we had no runners on base.
Oh, yes. And this wall does have really good kickback, but obviously mistakes you don't want to make when there's traffic on the paths. 1-0 to Ramirez. Fouls it back, 1-1. One with one down. Breaking ball outside. A tad away, 2-1 the count now on Ramirez. Two one with one down. Swing and a miss, a big one at that from Sophia. 2 balls, 2 strikes. If she makes any sort of contact with that, that might find the back fence. She comes up empty on 2-1 now, the 2-2 from Minnick. High ball 3.
If she happens to get it to the fence, that'll give the Lady Hornets new life.
McKenna Parker, the third southpaw in the order, on deck. Payoff again from Minnick, and a swing and a miss, 2 out. Back-to-back punch-outs of the swinging variety for Allie Minnick. Now McKenna Parker will step to the plate. Parker takes her time as she digs into the lefty box, trying to deal with Allie Minnick, who they play a little tiny 2D chess match here before they even see the first pitch. Parker smokes it, but foul.
Parker has also had a really good batting this week.
Yeah, had a home run, a solo shot in the 12-0 win over Rudder on Tuesday. Pinch hit earlier this morning against Hudson, and her lone appearance at the plate hit one into the left center field gap. 0-1 to Parker. Lays off for ball 1. Just her in-to-out hitting has just been impressive in this sophomore season. Her older brother on the offensive line at Texas A&M Kingsville. It's a 3-year starter for the Hornets on the offensive line in the gridiron of football. The 1-1, she waits and takes strike 2. Minnick a strike away from striking out the side. McKenna trying to battle behind 1 and 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss as she goes around, and Minnick strikes out the side in order. Huntsville goes quietly in the bottom of the second. Kingwood Park carries the 7-0 lead as we go to the third in tonight's finale. Here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, we're back in a moment.
Huntsville. The road ahead just got a little more interesting. Hi, folks. Clint Mack here with Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville. Whether you need a commanding presence of legendary Cadillac Escalade, the gold standard of luxury SUVs, or the agile, sophisticated performance of the XT5, we have the perfect fit for your lifestyle. Ready to go electric? Introducing the all-new Cadillac Optic. It's the spirited, all-electric SUV that proves you don't have to sacrifice soul for sustainability. You'll find your next masterpiece at Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville. Luxury that moves you. Visit us online at WiesnerCadillac.com.
Hi, I'm Michael Murray with Murray Insurance and Financial Services. Our family agency has been representing the Huntsville and Walker County area since the 1930s. It can help you prepare for your future with your financial planning needs, along with the unexpected with life, health, long-term care, and disability insurance needs. Please give us a call at 1-800-695-LIFE. Our email is mike@murrayservices.net.
Going to the top of the third here in Huntsville, where the Panthers of Kingwood Park enjoy a 7-0 advantage, 8-9-1 to face McKenna Parker. Kendall Olson will start it off with the ball down low from McKenna. Alongside Heather Early, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Hope you guys are having a great Friday night wherever you may be. Our final broadcast of the week. First time we've ever done it. 5 broadcasts in a singular week for one sport. As Olson gets a piece and fouls it off, it's 1-1. We had the district opener on Tuesday, and of course 4 here in the tournament. Huntsville with losses to Livingston, LaGrange, and earlier this morning against Hudson. 1 win over Cameron Yo. That is the lone W here in this tournament as Olson swings, and it's going to be a bloop in a shallow right center field. Carly Little backs up on it and makes the catch. Round number 1.
A little bit of a collision there.
Yeah, her and Halo Hernandez both going for that ball. I think usually that's one you just let Halo go after, but Carly, trying to atone for the error earlier in the second, is able to register the first out here in the top of the third, as that will bring up 9th in the order, Hadley Heineman. The left fielder for Kingwood Park with 1 down, nobody on, and Heineman takes strike 1. Infield and outfield straight up as you see here for the green and white. Down in a major spot. Heineman taps it over Parker and past Klawinski into center for a hit. So 1 on and 1 out here for Kingwood Park. Flip the lineup card back to the top. 3rd time through now against McKenna Parker, Kaylee Brown. Brown is hitless. 0 for 2 with a pop out and a fly out. Will she change that here? She'll have to wait as she takes strike 1. Oh, 1 with 1 out. 1 on. Strike 2. You're on the leadoff hitter for K Park. The 9-hole hitter Heineman is the 1 on at first, and the pitch to Brown, right back to Parker. She will throw to second for 1, and that will be the lone out. So good job there by McKenna. Little fine Klawinski there, covering at second base for the second out. Brown will now be the runner at first for the 2nd-hole hitter in Haley Messina. And Parker working a rather clean inning here despite the 1 knock. Runner goes, hit and run was on, but it's fouled off by Messina. Parker would love nothing more here than to be able to throw up a goose egg on the board for the first time and turn it back over to the offense. 9-1-2 will be due up for Huntsville. Here's the 0-1. Messina fouls it off, trying to go oppo, and it's 0-2. Parker looking again out of the inning with just the 1 hit surrendered. And the 0-2. Outside for a ball. Throw will be into the outfield. Hernandez bobbles it, getting it back in, and that will allow the runner Brown to end up over at third. So just a tad wide there from the usual sure hand behind the plate. Messina now working with life and another runner in scoring position for Kingwood Park. 2 away in the 1-2 once more. Tapper to third. Thorpe has it. Throw to first is low, and Bolden can't pick it. Run will score in Brown Messina puts on the brakes at second. That will be an error. Charge to Huntsville in Katie Thorpe. And it's 8-0 Kingwood Park. I think Thorpe there just trying to rush the throw to get a very speedy Messina down the line. 2 out and a runner at second now. Kleinfelter shoots this one to left. Reed comes in and makes the catch. And the side is retired. But another run across for Kingwood Park as Huntsville cannot exit the top half of the inning unscathed. 9-1-2 will be due up for the Lady Hornets as we head to the last of the third here on a mild and clear night in the gateway to the East Texas Piney Woods. Back in a moment after this.
Are you looking for that fresh fade or clean cut that turns heads? Come to Versatile Hair Studio 2, Huntsville's premier barbershop for men and women. Their 8 professional barbers take the time to know your style so you always leave looking and feeling your best. They specialize in fades, hot towel razor shaves with a steamer, shear work, neck shaves, eyebrow trims, black masks, and edge-ups. Next to Grand Buffet or call 936-439-4064. Versatile Hair Studio 2, where your look gets the attention it deserves. Check them out on TikTok and Instagram. Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Bottom of the third, almost underway here as it is an 8-0 lead for the Kingwood Park Lady Panthers here on your Lady Hornets on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. 6 errors on the day between the 2 games. It's just not a recipe for success as we bring you back inside the Versatile Hair Studio broadcast booth alongside Heather Early. My name's Carlos Zimmermann. 9-1-2 to the plate here for your Lady Hornets. Against Allie Minnick, I should say. Little trying to set the table for the top of the order. Minnick's first offering of the third is down and away for ball 1. One-0 delivery. Foul tip into the glove, strike 1. Little the second baseman. Awaits a 1-1. Off speed, fouled it off. Chloe Kolowinski will wait on deck. One ball, 2 strikes. Minnick deals. Little tap it back to Minnick. 1 out. Final from across the way over at the Hive for Hornet Boys Soccer, chasing a district title. One of the all-time comebacks for them. Looks like they have gone final 6-1, a win over Montgomery, so they are 1 step closer to doing that. They have A&M Consolidated coming up next week to cap off the district slate for the guys on the pitch, so congrats to those guys. Top of the order, Chloe Klowinski takes ball 1 high. Appreciate Colton Foster for the update. Down in the dugout with our other colleague and DJ Schaefer from Game Day Photos. 8-0 Huntsville in a big hole as Kingwood Park leads. Minnick's 1-0. Strike 1. Lady Hornets are going to return to district play on Tuesday night, and it doesn't get any easier as you deal with the defending champion of the district in Lake Creek and a perennial favorite in 5A. 1-1. Lewinsky up the middle, past the diving second baseman. As Barnes could not glove it, and Klawinski is 2 for 2 tonight. So 1 out here in the Lady Hornet half of the third. Klawinski. Able to set things up now for Katie Thorpe. Will they go to the bunt here with 1 out, or will they let Thorpe swing the shillelagh? Doesn't bunt there, and let's call the ball outside 1-0. Lewinsky's got both the hits here for the Lady Hornets. She stands at first. Thorpe, tapper, first base side. Olsen steps on the bag for the out. Lewinsky will move on over to second base, and that will bring it over to Chloe Sanders.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets, number 18, Chloe Sanders.
Sanders just trying to break through the dam here for the Lady Hornets.
I see a nice open little hole on the right outfield.
Yeah, if she's able to poke it there right center, I see where you're looking.
Yep.
If she can find it there, that could bring Klawinski home. It's a pitch you want, but just a bit outside, and it's 1-0 on Chloe. Sanders, of course, going to call LSU Eunice home come August. The lone one in this signing class here in 2026. Sanders goes to the right side, past Olsen and past Barnes. Klawinski will be held at third. The throw to first to get Sanders not in time. So the third hit of the ball game for Huntsville puts runners at the corners for Halo Hernandez.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets, number 3, Angelique Hernandez.
Cleanup hitter for the Lady Hornets, needing to do some cleaning up here with the first run of the game 60 feet away. Minnick's first offering to Hernandez, a big swing and a miss. Crooked numbers for K Park in the first 2 innings and added 1 in the third. Huntsville trying to cut into a big deficit. Minnick staring down at her wristband, gets the call. 2 out in the 0-1. Hernandez to second base. Barnes, inning over. Huntsville strands a pair as we go to the fourth, and they stay down 8-0 as we continue along here on this Friday night in Huntsville, Texas, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. K Park back to the plate when we return.
Hey y'all, it's Truck Month at Bill Fick Ford and the dealership is officially Truck Month ready. Take it from me, Josh Ward. Nothing outworks or outperforms the Ford F-Series truck, and nobody has a better selection or a better deal than No Bull Bill. Hey, this truck can't test drive itself, so come on in. We've got one with your name on it. Hurry in today to take advantage of Ford Truck Month savings and to see for yourself why so many trucks on the road come from Bill Fick Ford and Huntsville.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
Heading to the top of the fourth inning here in Huntsville, Texas on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. K Park with an 8-0 lead in this finale on day 2 of the tournament. This is Huntsville's last hurrah in this tournament, as all the games that will happen tomorrow will involve teams not named the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Carlos Zimmermann here alongside Heather Early for this day 2 finale. Kingwood Park back to the plate. They'll bring the middle of the order, the 4, 5, and 6. David Telez, the catcher, will dig into the box for the Panthers. Huntsville has yet to throw a goose egg up here defensively, but 3 errors have cost them dearly. That one fouled in to the alley down the first base line, and it's 0-1 here on Tellez, who has got a homer and a double in this ball game. Oh, 1 from Parker. Skips to the plate, 1-1. One on the way. Hit well over the outstretched glove of Thorpe. Down the line, in left, Reed up with it. And another double for Ava Tellez. And you know, Heather, this Kingwood Park team, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with in their district.
Yep.
You want to talk about Huntsville playing in a very tough district, Kingwood Park, they also find themselves in 1-2.
I mean, they're doing what they can. They're making good plays. They're just not making them back-to-back, which is costing runs. And those errors, 3 errors on Huntsville alone, none for K Park, those are really hurting us right now.
It's a problem when your hits and errors both read the same number. 1-0 here on Sam Barnes. Takes a ball high, 2-0. Kingwood Park, of course, they are in a 7-team district. That just feels unnecessary. West Fork, Crosby, Porter, Dayton, Splendora, and Pasadena. K Park currently holding the 3rd spot as they have yet to begin district play as Barnes shoots that one right center. And over the fence. Another crooked number in the books for Kingwood Park as Sam Barnes plays long ball to make it 10-0. That'll bring it over to Allie Minnick. Of course, you look at those teams in those districts, 2 of them you're familiar with, Porter, Dayton, and, of course, K Park. You used to be in district with them alongside Lufkin and Nacogdoches. That was 2 years ago, and you're now in the back end of this alignment with one of the toughest districts in the entire Lone Star State. When you get into the bulk of district play, which resumes on Tuesday, you can't afford games like this. 10-0 K Park. Minnick, swing and a miss.
Big swing and a miss.
She tried to put that one over the H between the flagpoles, or as you want to call it, the uprights. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th, and Minnick shoots that one in the left. Reed on the line makes the grab. 1 away. June Reed, after that one ball that kind of got by her in the early going, she has been there otherwise in this ball game tonight on a night where the defense has not been there. You tip your cap to the freshman there in left. One away now as Delilah Wright fouls that one into the net. Parker toes the slab, ahead in the count 0-1 on Wright. That one into center field and down for a hit, the 10th hit of the night for Kingwood Park. I'll bring it over here to Kendall Olson. Her and her former travel ball teammate Chloe Sanders share some pleasantries. Olson, D1 commit to Maryland Eastern Shore out of the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. Former Lady Hornet Kylie Lehman was also one that played at UMez up in the Northeast after starting her career at Navarro College up in Corsicana. Olsen ahead of Parker here 1-0 with one out and a runner on.
Oh, that's
goodbye.
That's gone.
You knew it off the bat. Another long ball for Kingwood Park, the second of the day for Kendall Olsen after the grand slam against Yo. She hits a 2-run blast here against Huntsville to make it 12-0.
How quickly it was soaring out there and how high it was, there's no chance of getting that.
No chance. I think that at least was 5 feet beyond the wall.
Unless you're 8 feet tall and have a really good jump, no one's getting that ball.
Look, I watch a lot of 7-footers in the college basketball ranks. The tallest one at Sam Houston is Matt Dan. I don't think he would have been able to catch that one. So big ride there for Olsen. But Parker battles back for a first pitch strike here on the 9-hole hitter, Hadley Heineman.
There's only one guy I know that can make that catch, and that's Mr. Gadget.
And he's not even real.
Nope.
Heineman pops this one. Will stay in play. Oh! That came back and got the ump. But, man, he took that one like a champ.
I think he needs a catcher's helmet and not the little face mask he has.
I mean, no chance for him to even know that ball's coming back at him.
No.
Base is empty here, one out for Kingwood Park. Another crooked number thrown up here in the fourth. The 0-2. Heineman on the ground. Little to her right, bobbled it, throw to first in time. Two out here in the Panther half of the fourth as Little able to get the 4-3 ground out. But here we go, back to the top. Kaylee Brown. Brown deals and gets her first hit of the night after being 0 for 3. That one gets by Reed and left. Brown around second. She's up at third with a triple. Haley Messina will now step into the box. Her team already up big, 12-0. Another run at third base. Parker awaits and deals. Ball one low. One over, two out. Tapper to short. Gowinski charges it. Throw to first. Not in time. 13-0 Kingwood Park. There's another inning getting away here from Huntsville as this is the second 5 spot that K Park has thrown up. Brings it over to Ava Kleinfelter. Fouls that one back. $13 runs on 13 hits for Kingwood Park, looking to sweep the day after wins over Cameron Yo and C.E. King. 0-1 from Parker. Foul back again by Kleinfelter, 0-2. When Huntsville was district mates with Kingwood Park, Huntsville never lost. They won every one of those games the 4 times they met in dramatic fashion as that one's backhanded by Parker. Throw to first. Inning finally comes to an end. Not before K Park adds 5 more. 13-0 Panthers as we go to the last of the fourth here in Huntsville, Texas. On the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, we're back after this.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion hitter, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Through 3.5 here at the Huntsville Baseball Softball Complex. Kingwood Park, as you see, owns a 13-0 lead on your Lady Hornets. With Heather Early, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. This one is a night that the Green and White would love to forget, as it just has been plagued with miscues throughout. 3 errors have done them in tonight, and Kingwood Park has just been able to exert their will offensively. Lady Hornets looking to rebound on Tuesday when they take on Lake Creek. And I want to remind you this season of Lady Hornet Softball is presented by Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line, and also brought to you in part by Murray Insurance and Financial Services, an agency you can trust. For Huntsville here in the last of the fourth, the 5, 6, and 7 will come to the plate. Riley Hansen, Jordan Bolding, and Sophia Ramirez will be the 3 to bat. Huntsville's only been able to scratch across 3 hits, 2 from the bat of Chloe Klawinski, 1 from Chloe Sanders. Minnick's first offering of the inning. Hansen out in front, but got a piece of it. As we approach the tail end of this ball game, an hour and a half time limit. Here's the 0-1. Hansen fouls off another, 0-2. Hansen will dig back into the box after a quick timeout. Minnick's 0-2. Ball 1. Bolding in the on-deck spot, and the 1-2 to Hansen. Did she go? She did not. Count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good patience here by Hansen, being selective with the offerings from Minnick. Going to break out an 0-for-3 slump on the day. Lays off. Ball 3. Good job by Hansen here to work it back from 0-2 to full. Now we'll have to try and protect on anything close. Payoff from Minnick. Hit well into right. And, oh, what an unbelievable grab to take a hit away, Delilah Wright. It has just been that kind of night, unfortunately. Hansen gave that one a good ride, but Wright makes the grab for out number 1. You tip your cap to Hansen there. She waited on the right pitch.
Yes, she did. And that's all you can really do. It just went right into that glove. Some amazing catch.
So 1 down in the Lady Hornet half of the 4th. Here's Jordan Bolding. Minnick trying to put the finishing touches on a shutout. Bolding takes ball 1 wisely. (1-0) with 1 out, nobody on. 1 down into the turf, 2 balls, no strikes. Some of the final buses leaving the parking lot on a full day here at the complex. JV White had a tournament behind us most of the day, as did we, as Bolding able to work ahead here 3-0 on Minnick. Lone bus out there in the parking lot belongs to the team that leads 13-0. Boulding trying to get on base for the first time tonight. Does she have the green light on 3-0? It's called a ball. Ball 4, a 4-pitch walk for Boulding.
We'll take it.
So Boulding on here in the last of the 4th for Sofia Ramirez.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets, number 17, Sofia Ramirez.
Ramirez trying to find some of that magic she's had this week. First offering. 3 swinging, foul tip into the glove, strike 1. That one broke right back over the plate for strike 2. Oh, 2 with 1 out. Just outside for Minnick, and it's 1-2. Good effort there by Tellez to frame it. Minnick gets the sign she wants in the 1-2. Sophia hits this one into left. But enough room out there for Heineman to make the catch for out number 2. Now we'll send it over here to McKenna Parker.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets, number 29, McKenna Parker.
We'll dig the feet into the turf here to try and extend the frame. Minnick's first offering. Parker lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Skips in, 2-0. Ball 3 here to Parker. Parker trying to extend the inning to Carly Little, who waits on deck with 2 out. Minnick deals a 3-0. Low for ball 4, and Parker works a walk. Courtesy runner will come on. For McKenna Parker, it will be Alexis Barber. Now Carly Little will come back to the plate with 2 out here against Minnick in the last of the 4th. Again, another runner in scoring position for Huntsville and Jordan Boulding. Had several opportunities tonight to break through. Off-speed high, ball 1 from Minnick. You know, Allie Minnick has started to lose a little bit of the command that she had in the first 3 innings.
She's getting a little bit tired.
It's her second game out there today. Pitched Kingwood Park to a win against Cameron Yo, the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. One and 1 the count, 2 away, 2 on for Huntsville, down 13-0. Little taps it third base side. It will roll foul. Minnick now ahead, 1-2 on Carly. Clock hits 9:45 as we close in on the end of this one. 1-2 with 2 out and 2 on. Little lays off. It's 2-2. Top of the order on deck if Little can extend the inning. 2-2. Little up the middle, but right into the waiting glove of Barnes at second. That ends the Huntsville threat here in the bottom of the fourth. We stay at a 13-0 ball game as we go to the fifth. Here in Huntsville, Texas, you're watching Lady Hornet softball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by Wiesner of Huntsville.
Huntsville, the road ahead just got a little more interesting. Hi folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville. Whether you need a commanding presence and legendary Cadillac Escalade, the gold standard of luxury SUVs, or the agile, sophisticated performance of the XT5, we have the perfect fit for your lifestyle. Ready to go electric? Introducing the all-new Cadillac Optic. It's the spirited, all-electric SUV that proves you don't have to sacrifice soul for sustainability. You'll find your next masterpiece at Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville. Luxury that moves you. Visit us online at WiesnerCadillac.com.
Here we go to the top of the fifth here in this battle of Kingwood Park in Huntsville. Panthers with a 13-0 lead as we head to the potential final frame. Alongside Heather Early, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. McKenna Parker comes back out to deal with the 4, 5, and 6 of the Panthers. And Telez has got another one. (14-0) in favor of KP. Telez has gone homer, double-double, home run. Now Sam Barnes will dig back in. She's got a long ball in this one tonight. Nobody out here in the KP half of the fifth as Barnes takes ball 1 outside. Not often you see a 2-touchdown lead in the game of softball, but it's just that has been the case here tonight. 1-0, 2-0. Delivery from Parker. Barnes hits it well into right. Ramirez on the warning track. Can't make the catch. Throw into second, not in time. See how they score that. It will be a hit for Barnes. Let's make it keep it there at 14-0, but K Park threatening for more. As Allie Minnick will head to the box. One the count now here on Minnick. Runner over at second base is Barnes. Minnick, hard shot, left center. Another hit in the books for Kingwood Park and another run. Barnes in to score. Minnick replaces her at second. 15-0, Kingwood Park. Huntsville now just struggling to get it out. Lila Wright will dig in. Tries to go opposite. Fouls that one away. Here's the 0-1. Short hops the plate, 1-1. A Park has found a way onto the scoreboard in every inning. Huntsville's closest opportunity was in the third. The Panthers still were able to scratch off a run. 1-1 on the way. Down and in, 2-1. We'll have a brief post-game wrap-up brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. So we'll get you set for the Tuesday matchup with Lake Creek. 2-1 on the way. Tapper will stay fair, and a hit. So now runners at the corners. Still nobody out for Kendall Olson. She has been able to launch one over the wall twice today, once off of Cameron Yo and once here off the Lady Hornets. Will she get one to hit here? Not on the first pitch as it runs outside. Huntsville dropping to no doubles. Defense in the outfield. Olsen backs off of 1-2-0. (15-0) K Park looking for more with nobody out. Fouls one off, does Olsen. It's 2-1. Olsen to left, half swing. Reed on the run, makes the catch for the out. Runner tags up from third and will score. That's Minnick to make it 16-0. So the Hornets finally get an out. As Heineman will now dig in. 1 out and 1 on. Heineman takes ball 1. (1-0) pitch. Down and away, 2-0. Delivery with 1 down. Heineman on the ground a little. Flip the second for 1, drag the foot. Klowinski not in time to get the double play. So Heineman will reach at first. It's another out for the Lady Hornets. As Kylie Brown heads back into the plate. Back pick. Good grab by Bolding, but not in time. Two away here in K Park's half of the 5th with 3 across. Brown past Klowinski. And the inning rolls on. It's 2 on once again for Kingwood Park. And 2 down for Haley Messina. Parker will get a new softball and a 1-0 count here with Messina. 1-0 on the way. Messina, one hop to Little. Flip it to Kowinski covering at second. Inside is retired. 3 more for Kingwood Park, and that's your ball game. They come out on top in this one over Huntsville, 16-0. 16 runs on 18 hits. Huntsville nothing with 3 hits and 3 errors. Heather, final thoughts.
They played hard, but they just weren't getting the hits that they needed in the areas that they needed. Getting on base wins games, and they just weren't getting on base, and the outs were too close to when they were in scoring position. Just wasn't there.
It's not there tonight for the green and white, so they fall in this one 16-0 to Kingwood Park. They return to district play on Tuesday night on the road down in Montgomery at Lake Creek. Stephanie Keel's going to have the call for you Tuesday night down there in Montgomery. Countdown to first pitch brought to you by Bill Fick Ford at 6:15 p.m. And first pitch scheduled for a 6:30 start time down in Montgomery. Heather, I think I'll send you with her for that one, so we appreciate you and hanging out with us here all throughout the day. But that is your final here on the finale of day number 2 of the Varsity Classic Tournament, where Huntsville falls to Kingwood Park 16-0. I want to remind you this broadcast of Lady Hornet Softball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network is copyrighted for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, any other transmissions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. For my broadcast partner, Heather Early, and our entire team and all our sponsors, and our good friends at Huntsville High School Athletics and the HISD, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. We will see you Tuesday night in Montgomery as Huntsville battles Lake Creek in District 17-5A. Coming up Tuesday night, 45 minutes away down in Montgomery. Have a great rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. As always, friends, stay safe. Have a pleasant tomorrow. And as always, 1, 2, 3. Stingham Hornets. Good night, God bless, and so long from the Huntsville Baseball Softball Complex here in the Gateway to the East Texas Piney Woods.